What is wrong with this team? What is wrong with this team, people? 2 matches in a row, Man United winning 1-0, looking comfortable, then concede 2 goals in a very short space of time. Implosion. Totally implosion. So what's happening with this team, guys? What is going on? Why can't we defend? We literally play with a back five. One of the few teams that play with a back five. This manager sets us up defensively by playing defenders at wing back, and yet we still concede so many goals. 2 games in a row, winning 1-0, conceding 2 goals in a very quick space of time. Now, I know what the positive spin is going to be. The positive spin is going to be, even though we conceded those 2 goals, we still showed resolution. We showed a can't die attitude. We showed that we're hard to beat. A Man United side, last year's Man United side, would have rolled over, wouldn't have come back and scored that goal that De Ligt scored today. Wouldn't have come back and scored that equalising goal against Nottingham Forest last week. So that would be the positive spin. But let's make no mistake what we saw. We saw a manager set this team up very negatively, very defensively. Mazraoui at right wing back. We saw that last season. We saw Mazraoui and Dalot play wing backs, and we said and we know this system will only work if we play attacking players at wing back. So the manager approached the game very negatively. Ahmad, Cunha and Mbeumo started the game. And to be fair, in the first half, we weren't that bad. We were okay. I would actually say in the first half, we were slightly the better team. While no team really created a clear-cut chance, I felt like we probably had more of the territorial advantage, slightly more of the possession. However, and the goal we scored was a good goal. A really good goal. Really good cross from Ahmad. Ahmad got the ball. He looked up. He didn't just fire the cross in. Picked Mbeumo out. Great header. Tottenham didn't really look like scoring at all. But just like against Nottingham Forest, something happens at half time. What is happening at half time that we come out looking like a dishevelled team? The first 20 minutes of the second half, Tottenham were all over us. We couldn't breathe. And similar to the Nottingham Forest game, we started the second half. And we start second halves in general really badly. What is going on, guys? Why? Cunha in the second half, my Lord Jesus of Nazareth. What's happened to Cunha? I kept saying, Cunha, please, my guy. I know you can dribble. I understand you can dribble, but not every time it's dribble. Sometimes when you get the ball, Cunha, and you've got 3 or 4 players around you and you're in a very dangerous position, i.e., if you lose the ball here, they could score. Sometimes it's best to just play it safe, Cunha. Cunha kept losing the ball. I saw Cunha lose the ball 3 times in very dangerous positions. Cunha was absolutely shocking in the second half. Every time he had the ball, he lost it. Every single time he was supposed to play the simple pass, he couldn't play a simple pass. He wanted to do something clever. Main character syndrome from Cunha needs to stop. I like Cunha. He's a good signing. He will be good for us. But he needs to use his teammates. He needs to release the ball. He needs to find and trust his teammates. Bruno today was shocking. Bruno, for me, is mostly not good. He mostly has bad games, but he scores a penalty or a free kick or something. Today, Bruno was not good today. And as usual, whenever we've taken off Casemiro, whenever we've taken this man off, I've said it many, many times, he's our most important midfielder. He's our best midfielder. If you don't understand why, then football's not for you. It isn't. And every single game, every single time we take off Casemiro, without fail, we become a worse team. The manager today needs to take a look at himself. He does. I know some of you guys were wetting your pants, when we won 3 games in a row. Please believe that a Manchester United team should be winning 3 games in a row. Winning 3 games in a row should not be something we ever celebrate. The fact that we are celebrating a manager winning 3 games in a row is a total travesty, but you guys are not willing to have that conversation. Yeah? The manager is so bad last year. He effed up so bad last year that we want him to stay just because he won 3 games in a row. What are we doing here? What you guys need to decide is this. Are we a better team mostly because we just have better players now, i.e. Cunha and Bumo? Or are we a better team because the coach and the manager are doing much better with the players? I do not believe that this manager is improving these players. We bought better players and we are playing better. We bought better players and so we are scoring goals that we didn't score last season with the likes of Mbumo because we just have better players. I'm not sure that the coach is coaching these players. How many patterns of play do you see forming? How many times are you watching Manchester United play football and you're seeing great patterns of play and you know what to expect and you know that it can be, whatever you're seeing can be replicated from game to game. At the moment, we're seeing cup finals. We're seeing every game being treated as a cup final, nothing being replicated. Every game, there's a change. That is not sustainable. He's not building anything. He's playing 2 old men in the midfield, Casemiro and Bruno. You can't build a team. He's not building towards anything if he's playing those 2. As much as I like Casemiro, right? This week we've been bombarded with propaganda. Interview after interview. 50 minutes Wilcox interview. 1 hour Amorim interview. Pre-match press conference, Lenny Euro interview, all to control a rhetoric that we're back, all to control a rhetoric, to build a story, to build a rhetoric. All the media now are asking softball questions now, like, Mainoo are back now. How well are Brian and Bumo and Ahmad playing together? No, we're not back. Don't let these guys fool you. The agenda that this manager has against Mainoo and Zirkzee needs to be studied as a thesis, needs to be studied at university because it's deep. You cannot convince me that Sesko, who's done... Listen, I'm not going to have a go at Sesko. He needs time. Sesko is a developmental striker. He needs time. But let's understand that Sesko is only 1 year younger than Zirkzee. Zirkzee's 23, Sesko's 22, right? They're very close in age. So if you got time for Sesko, then have time for Zirkzee. What is going on with not playing Zirkzee? I got time for Sesko. And Sesko needs time, guys. He's developmental. But let's not pretend that Sesko's having the best time and Sesko's playing the best football. He should have buried that chance he had. And Sesko, hasn't done anything that Zirkzee wouldn't have done. Sesko so far scored 2 goals and most of his time he spent trying to link the play. Zirkzee is better at linking the play than him. There's no reason why Zirkzee should not be getting more minutes, or Kobe Mainoo. The manager's agenda against these players is harming the team and is convincing the fans that these players are not good enough because of the manager's agendas. Yeah? We need to stop conceding goals, guys. We need to stop conceding silly goals. And we need to stop celebrating equalizers like we won the game. Yeah? Right now, we have a mid-table manager with a squad of players that are capable of finishing in the top 6. We are better players than Tottenham. You would struggle to convince me that Tottenham's front players are better than ours. The two of the best attackers in the Premier League, Cunha and Bumo, we have them in our team. We have them in our team. Tottenham do not have better attackers than us. We should have won. That game was there for the winning. Tottenham were there. But you can still spin it and say, at least we didn't lose. We played Tottenham away from home. And we probably should have won the game. But at least we didn't lose. We were down to 10 men. And we still scored with 10 men. So at least we didn't lose. So I understand the positive spin. I really do. I really do. I understand the spin of resilience. I really do. I really do. The substitutions, guys. The manager's substitutions were absolutely rubbish. They set us back. I feel like we are doing well this season, or we're doing okay this season in spite or despite of the manager. That's how I feel right now, guys. And a lot of people are talking about AFCON and what's going to happen during the AFCON period. Our right-hand side will be decimated. No Brian Mbumo, no Ahmad, no Mazraoui. He's Algerian. What's going to happen, guys? As usual, comment below. I'm not going to do the Man of the Match award at all. But if I do, it might be Ahmad. It might be Casemiro. De Ligt was the reason why we conceded the first goal, but you also scored the equaliser. De Ligt had a decent game. So I'm not really going to give the Man of the Match. I'm not going to do player ratings. But let me know who you thought the Man of the Match was. Let me know who you thought the best player for Tottenham was. Let me know what you thought of the game, of the manager, of the substitutions. Where are we going to finish? Share your thoughts, guys. This is a channel for everybody. Big up yourselves. And I will see you guys next time.